everybody, and welcome back to some more minor league esports action. This is your host, Warhead, speaking. I know I'm a still photo, but who cares, right? This game is presented to you by APM Music. And we are going to kick things underway. I don't know how to say anything because I'm not there. I'm here, but I'm not there at the same time. I'm just going to give it away to my caster buddy, Notorious Unknown. What's the rosters looking like today there, buddy?
All right, y'all, for anyone just coming in with us, we have a 2CL match between the Jets and the Knights. It looks like the Jets are going to be running Chioru and Jacob. The Knights are going to be running Deej and Bearded. Knights sitting at 29th with a 2-8 record. The Jets sitting at 8-2 with a third place. So almost completely different end of the league right now. How do you think they're going to come out fighting tonight?
I also want to point out, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Notorious, I believe it's Jacob's first match here in MLE.
Yes, I believe.
Correct.
Also.
Oh, Deej as well. So we got two rookies coming at you hot and heavy for some minor league sports action between the Jets and the Knights. And I don't know how, like I said, teams may be stronger on paper, but you never know exactly what will happen. Anyone can pop off. Anyone can show up for this. And anyone can just be the star, the MVP, the person that puts the team over the top on their back. I believe some magical things will happen tonight, Notorious. Are you agreeing with me on that one?
Yes, I think we're going to have a great match here tonight, and we have our first kickoff underway. Looks like it's going to go the way of the Jets going towards the Knights. That one barely getting cleared out. Bearded's going to take some possession here, send it over towards the Jets net, but Chioru is able to get there and send it away. Deej following it back, keeping the pressure going, tries to get the touch over, can't get it. Breakup, turning it back out to midfield, going to take the 50 with Bearded. It's going to go the way of the Jets, but Deej will get there and clear it back out.
All right, Bearded, it's going to pop it up to Jacob. Jacob down to Bearded. It's going to be going to the midfield with Deej and Shiro trying to 50 it. Pounces, misses though. No one's there with it. Shiro's going to take his time. Bearded's going to put it back over to the mid against Jacob. Drake's going to put it up on the wall. But Deej with a nice touch tries to do a little air dribble with it. Take it to the other side of the wall. Oh, can't get it past Shiro. Shiro's going to take a shot. Hot corner. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, goal by. And that puts us 1-0. The Jets are up top here in the first minute.
Yeah, you're seeing immediately from Bearded. As soon as it came down into his car, he knew it was going in. He's saying this is Rocket League. What is Rocket League without an own goal? Dreykov gonna send it into the end of the Knights. Take a touch here, try and pass it out for Dreykov, but he can't get to it. Turns back. He's just gonna put the pressure on, but Drake following it up. Try and get it over midfield for his teammate, but he's not there. Bearded's gonna send it on net. Chioru does get there, but it's right out to deep. Try and get a touch to the backboard. He does. He almost gets the bump to give it free and clear to his teammate. We're seeing a pass coming across, but it's caught out by Shu. See him up in the air to the backboard. Can the shot come down for Jacob? It can, and Jacob scores, making it a 2-0 scoreline for the Jets. Starting off early. You have to say here, what are the Knights going to do to come back from this?
I think they need to pressure more and put a little more speed on these challenges. The Knights, they are, like you said, they are a good team, but the Jets, they're just coming in hot, flying through that defense, and they got a 2-0 lead. As Bearded's going to try and take his time, give the touch out to Shiro. Shiro's going to put it over, but Deej is there with a nice touch and clear to the corner. Going to try and take it himself to the corner. Deej is going to get himself on the board. It is now a 2-1 game for the Knights, and we got ourselves a ball game, Notorious. I think this game's going to be closer than what most people expected.
Yeah, and you're just seeing there, Jets aren't get to that in time. It's capitalized on. Take a touch, a nice touch off the wall to send it to the backboard of the Knights. Knights Bearded going to take it upfield. Has a little bit of boost to work with. Going to try and cut it back, but Shiru there to shut it out. Deej goes for a shot, but gets met in the midfield by Jacob. Shiru now with a little bit more possession. Can go for the air dribble play, but can't get it past Bearded. Getting it down, trying to go underneath and can't get there. Bearded Gonna send it off the back wall, try and get the pass out, fakes it. Deej is there, but Shiru yet again putting up that defensive wall, not letting those shots in, trying to maintain this lead. That's gonna be over Bearded, but Deej right back to it. Deej going up the wall, gets the touch, nobody's back. Can he sink it in the net? There, makes him send it a little high, and he doesn't get it on. Shiru coming back upfield, gonna get the flip reset. No, he can't, but he does get the 50. Sending it back out to Draco. Can Draco get the shot? Gets it past one. Can he sink it in over Deej? No, he can't. But, oh, right there. Knights caught a little bit out, right on top of each other. No boost to work with. And the onslaught from the Jets keeps the Knights from being able to get out of that position.
I wouldn't call this an onslaught just yet. There's still plenty of time, 2 minutes left. Down by 2, the Knights have a lot of time to work with, but the clock is ticking. It's not in their favor. Even though they do have a lot of time, it's slowly ticking away, and any chance they have left of coming back in this game, as Bearded's going to try and do something with it. Draco with a nice touch and clear path over to the net, but Deej is there with the touch to get this one off to the sidewall there. Shiro gonna pass it down over to Drake, up 50 to 5 Deej, but not good enough. Oh, but Bearded's gonna get it over, and that could roll in. Shiro with a nice defense gets that ball away and out of harm's way of the net. But for how long is Draco is pushing this one, and Bearded gonna try and keep that off the corner. Nicely done by Bearded, but it's a shot, and Deej a nice save, and it feels like the Knights are in trouble.
Yeah,
It's like their defense is just crumbling every second the Jets arrive on that red side of the field.
And we're seeing another own goal there, but what chance did he really have other than trying to get a pinch off of that corner? Keep it out. Jets go up for 1 with a minute and a half left. 3-goal comeback, not impossible. We see Bearded trying to go for the early shot here. He's going to get the touch over one, but can't get it under the next. Deej following it up, trying to get it out to midfield, but that's going to go to Shiru, but he doesn't get the touch. Bearded tries to get the shot, but it is saved. What a save there out of the Jets to maintain that lead. Deej trying to play a little bit of 50-50 ball here in his own end. Take it up against Draco one-on-one. Can he get past him with low boost? No, but he gets the demo. Bearded's going to go for the shot, and he gets it in, sinking it down to a 2-goal lead with a minute left. And like I said, it's not impossible, is it, Warrat?
It is not impossible indeed. There's been many crazy things that happen here in our league, and it might just get crazier here in game 1 as the kickoff goes underway, and Draco gets it over, and Deej is nicely done. Deej's gonna look to take it himself. Shiru will not allow that one to happen. Bearded's quite there. Bearded has been a shot menace, and Draco gets that one away to keep that a 2-goal lead here for the Jets. But up top, Deej nicely touched off to the corner. Oh, it's a miss, and Deej can't find the back of the net, and it's still a 2-goal lead with 30 seconds left, and it's going to expand even further. 3 points now in difference with 30 seconds left, and it could possibly the closer goal here in game 1.
Yeah, I mean, you got to say there from the Knights, they wanted that. They needed to close that lead in. It would have been better to just rotate out and try and set up for another play with 30 seconds left. Now you're down by 2. Possible. They're sending it down into the Jets' end. There could be a shot, but there comes some aggression out from Shiru. Making him think twice about going up. Draco's going to go for the shot. Ground pinch doesn't go in. Bearded's there to meet it. He meets the pressure in the middle again. It's going to get sent over to Draco, but you can't hit the 50 to get around him, and we can pretty much say with 3 goals and 7 seconds needed that this one is over with the balls in the hand of the Jets. Shiru goes over one. Deej is just going to send it downfield, try and crowd control a little bit, just keep him from scoring another one. And, you know, we're at what you think about game number 1 going the Jets' way?
Nicely played by the Jets in that game 1. They put on the pressure, and they had good defense to back that one up. The Knights, they seemed to put pressure on the ball very nicely, but it seemed kind of lackluster, as it did feel like the ball was more on the Knights' half most of the game. That's one thing they need to work on. Those 2 unfortunate own goals, that could have been the difference. You know, if they didn't do that, it was still a closer game and potentially a comeback for the Knights. I do feel like the Knights will bring out saw another strategy or another play style to counteract whatever the heck the Jets did, because if not, this is going to get ugly quick.
Yeah, but we saw a lot of shots and a lot of saves coming out both sides. Jets with 12 shots, 7 saves. The Knights with 9 shots and 7 saves. So both with 7 saves, both with a lot of shots. I'm hoping to see more of those go in the back of the net. Get some crazy back and forth going, a lot of high quality plays, maybe some passing plays coming out of them. We're not seeing much of that. We're seeing a lot of solo. So let's see if any team opens up that demo line or if they're going to get some passing plays going here in game number 2.
We are heading into Neo Tokyo here for game number 2, where the Knights look to redeem themselves, but with sitting pretty here in game number 2. Let's find out. We got 5 minutes left to play, and the kickoff's up and over to the Knights side of the field. Early on, pressure by the Jets early on, and Draco is just going to continue. But no, Deej is there to get that one away. Nice 50 to keep that away from him. It's a shot by Beard, but it's going to be high. Maybe a pass up to Deej, but no, it's still off. And you like to see that pressure come out early by the Knights if you're a Knights fan, or you need both these guys, because that's what you need to figure out how to put pressure on the Jets team and how to score quickly before the Jets get on a roll. And the bumps are coming out early with a shot by Beard, but that's not going to go, and that's not going to go by Deej. It almost looked like it had gone, but Shiro was nicely touched to get that clear away, and the Knights are just continuing to put the pressure on in the corner. Drakeup's going to try and get it away. Deej is there with a nice 50 or touch. Jeez, I'm tired. Shiro with a save again, and he has been a good defender for this Jets team, and a shot on target. This man went coast to coast, and it was cleared away by Beard. He's not going to get a touch there. It's going to go down to both Jets, who are double coming down, could possibly a pass, and it's off target. Shiro, unfortunate miss off the crossbar. You know, the third defender coming in handy for the Knights, as this ball is going to be cleared away to the mid. Draco is going to put it high off the backboard. Bearded. Oh, it's a pass up to nobody. Deej is going to put this one over, not touched, over to Shiro. Shiro's going to put it up high. He's going to take a dribble. Peter's going to go up to challenge. Can't touch it, but it's down to Deej. Deej's going to put it at the corner. Got boost, got plenty of it too, but can't get that touch, and it's just going to fall to Dracob's lap. Dracob pass over to Shiro. Bearded gets it to the corner. Safe where it belongs. Bearded's going to take it and miss. Shiro's going to touch it high. Can't recover with it. Deej is going to take it to the corner. Gets bumped by Shiro, and Dracob comes in. Gonna touch it up top. They're just feeling each other out these early few minutes. Bearded gonna take his time with it. Dracob nicely 50 out to the corner. Deej gonna put it up. Shot on target. Shiro with a savior in this game. And it looks like both defenses are standing strong, but one of them's going to have to break eventually. And we're going to find out which one in the next 2 minutes and 36 seconds. As Draco is taking his time, got low boost, tries to get it over to Shiro, and it was well read, but Shiro's still on the ball. Bearded can't touch it over to Deej. He's trying to go for that bumper demo, and Shiro's going to put it off to the corner. Shiro's going to take it up high. Gets it touched. Bearded, nicely read. Gonna put it up high though. Up to Draco. Draco gonna try and double it here, and he gets the double. It's a 1-0 lead here for the Jets with 2:11 left to play.
Now we're seeing some great plays coming out both sides. Good defensive stand here both ways. A lot of back and forth. Wondering who's going to come out on top here. 2:11 left to play. The kickoff going to go kind of both ways, but the Knights are going to take the advantage out of it. He's just going to send it down, but can't get it on net. Bounces off the corner, trying to get a pass. He gets the bump, but Beardy didn't follow up on the touch. Didn't know if it was going to come through or not. Had to play it safe. It goes the way of the Knights. Deej is going to take the shot to the backboard, but Dracob's there to send it around to the corner. Bearded can take possession of this here, but Dracob's up early, stuffs out that flick. Here we see some aggression going out of Bearded. If we can get a little bit of a demo play maybe going, open it up. Drew can get into the corner of the Knights. Comes down off the ball, but can't get it over to Dracob. Dracob misses the touch. Bearded gonna send it down. Deej, can he finish it off and sink in the open net? He can. And that ties it up 1-1 in game number 2.
And this is what you want to see coming from the Knights. A tie ball game with 126 left to play. The pressure they're putting on offense and the defense, they have been absolutely stellar on this game. And like I said, this is going to be a closer game than the first game. They haven't owned them yet, so let's not curse them a little bit more. They're notorious. Deej is going to put it up in the corner, looking to pass it down to Bearded. Can't get the touch, and Shiro is going to take it away, but Bearded gets a touch over Shiro. Dracob's there with it, but Bearded's just there with it. Ugh.
Yeah, Bearded there on the corner, getting that nice touch, keeping the pressure on. Dracob's going to be up there to stop Deej from shooting, but look at his shots. He already has 5 in this game, more than anyone. All 3 of the other players combined don't even have that. Dracob trying to get it out of his end, keeps the pressure down, try and get a shot down to the Knights end, and that's an open net for the Knights. Shiru capitalizing on both of the Knights being in the corner of their end, and he just catches that right towards their net. Nobody's able to get back, and they have to be back with 30 seconds left.
And like I said, when the Knights did good without making one mistake, they make another, and it looks like the Jets are going to run away with this game unless the Knights figure out some creative way to play on offense, because the Jets have been stellar on defense. The ball is going to put it over to Shiro. Shiro's going to put it off to the corner where it's safe. Bearded can't get the touch, but gets the bump instead. Still not able enough, but Deej gets a nice 50. He's going to take his time. Bearded off the corner, no. Draco. Oh, no one's touching that ball. It's going to bounce up high. Deej tries to go for it, needs to do something. It's 6 seconds left, and the Knights are not there. They might have to do this to the air, and they will. Jets just looking to put it down now, and the Knights are going to not do it, and the Jets just going to drop it and take game 2.
Yes, Jets take that one 2-1, so they go up 2 in the series. But from what you're seeing there, I know from what I'm seeing, the Knights coming out, fighting a lot better that game, playing a lot better. Deej, if he can get those shots on the back of the net, then they have no problem winning. He has 6 shots to his name by himself, but the Jets coming out, 5 saves between them. So can he get it past and slot those shots, or are the Jets going to keep locking them out?
The thing is, the Knights, they clearly outshot the Jets this game. However, the Jets did a very good job defending their goal. And with 5 goals and 7 shots, that is not a good recipe. I mean, the Knights were putting shots on, but the Jets just keeping it on lockdown. And if this continues the way this does, the Jets are going to look to sweep the Knights in this series.
Yeah, but the Knights, they're not going to let that go at an easy price. They're going to fight. They want to come back and take this 3-2. But will we see the first reverse sweep that I would have seen in MLE so far?
I think it's possible. The Knights are a great team. We've seen the pressure in the second game, and they've tied it up, but they just got to tighten it up and not overcommit. Like if they overcommit, then the Jets are just going to take advantage, and they're just going to do it all day, every day. And we're going to find out what will happen in the next 5 minutes. Will the Jets get a series dub, or will the Knights hang on, keep fighting for that last life? What am I talking about?
Yeah, we're going to see the Knights go here, taking it upfield. Both of the Jets are caught low boost going backwards, and Bearded gets it just off the crossbar and out, or the post. But now Bearded back, going against Draco for the 50. Gets the 50, going upfield, but Shiru is there, sends it back over, and Deej is going to take a touch. He wants it, but he gets up again and places it just around Shiru to take the early lead. And last time we saw them take that early lead, they definitely kept the pressure up and kept those shots on. I'd love to see that coming out of them here.
I think they have the lead now with 4 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. It's a lot of time for the Jets to get on the board, and that's the problem. The Jets have been stellar on shooting, and if they leave too much time and without locking on defense, the Jets are going to make a comeback quick. But Deej is looking to stop that from happening, but Shiru is going to kick that ball away, and the Jets are just going to take that stride down the field. Shiru's going to try and take it himself. Deej, nice save, and Bearded gets a bump, preventing that shooter from coming in. The ball, Bearded, he's going to take it slowly, gets it past one defender. Bearded looking to drop it in, and Bearded takes a 2-0 lead for the Knights here, and this is what you like to see out of the Knights. This is their first lead. You know, kind of 2-goal lead, and I think it's looking good for the Knights' favor.
Yeah, the Knights going up 2-0 early in this one. Just a minute and 7 seconds in. They need to keep that pressure up, though, because as we know, the Jets can come back from the Shiru taking over his own back wall, but it's 50 by Bearded. Beach to be able to get the touch out of this. He's got a bit of an open net. Does he go for the pass or the shot? He goes for the shot, but Shiru is there to block it, and now Bearded having to place touches off the wall to himself to get it around the Jets. Shiru's up, though. He has possession. Does he go for the double? He does. But he gets stuffed out. Jacob's up. Can he get back to the ball? No, he can't. Bearded's able to get the pressure going back the other way. And he gets it right over Shiru with an open net. He sinks it. And they go up 3-0. This is the first 3-goal lead that the Knights have had in this series. I told you, they're going to come fighting back. They're not going to let the Jets have it this easy. And if the Jets keep overcommitting like that, who knows how the rest of the series can go.
Yeah, no, this is the things we like to see from the Knights. They are not going to die without a fight. As you know, they are the Knights. They're going to keep fighting for the kingdom, and that kingdom may start to crumble as the Jets find the back of the net. It's 3-1, plenty of time for them to come back. The Knights, unfortunate 50, but it's still 2-goal lead, and this is going to get tough for both teams with 3 minutes left to play. Here goes the kickoff. Bearded gets a nice touch up. Jacob, unfortunate touch. Shiru is back, and Bearded is putting the pressure on. He's still going to continue, turns it around a little bit. Jacob can't touch it. Shiru going to take it off to the side, gets it up in the air. No one's there. Deej going to take it himself. Jacob back with the save, and Shiru is going to take it, tries to drop it down off the backboard to Jacob, and it's not happening there. Jacob's going to try and get it off to the corner, safe for it's safe. But Deej is going to try and put the pressure on. Shiru needs to do something in order to keep the Knights to get in the back of the net there. And Shiru takes it up high, tries to drop it down, but gets demoed. Deej is going to go back, and Bearded is going to take his time. Shiru prevented that double touch from happening. That would have been a cool clip, wouldn't it? Shiru and Deej looking to fight each other, but it's one-on-one. Shiru waits patiently instead of challenging, and that was a good call by Shiru to keep this game within 2. Ball's going to go up high. Bearded's going to take the touch. Bearded's going to take a shot. Drake saves it off to the corner. It's 50. Deej off the backboard. It's going to jump down. Drake gets it up to Shiru. Shiru going to take it to the corner off the bounce. Going to take himself again. Pass over to Drake, but Bearded. And it's a wide open net for the Knights. And the Knights are going to take a 3-goal lead with a minute 45 left to play.
Yeah, they come back, get that little chip right over. A wonderful defensive play. Leaves the Jets just a little bit upfield, flying high and fast, trying to get those goals back. But is that going to be too far of an overcommit for them with the Knights getting these good clears going back out? Bearded going to get the boost stolen from him by Shiru, but Deej takes the 50. He's going to take another 50. He's going to keep the pressure on Jacob. Gets bump on Jacob. Shiru's there to follow it up and keep the Jets from getting scored on. Deej gets the ball from Shiru off of that clear. He's going to try and take it off the wall. Nobody's in net again! A little bit of a misrotation out of the Jets. Just moving a little too quick for their own good there. Maybe Shiru not realizing that his teammate wasn't going to get the 50. And the Knights capitalize, taking a 4-goal lead.
Can we talk about the comms that may have happened in the last 60 seconds there? Where did all this stuff come from the Knights? The pressure, the defense, the offense, they're just clicking on all cylinders, and they might get another one here. Oh, Shiro gets that touch away from Deej, threatening the net here. Comes straight up, tries to fake offset here, but can't find it. Bearded nicely played on the defense. Shiro puts it up high, gonna try and make a miracle comeback happen with that touch up over, but no, it's blocked, and Jacob's also blocked. Both the shots from the Jets turned away from the Knights, and it's unlikely they're gonna come back within the 45 seconds here. Shiro still gonna try and make it happen here. Deej pull it away to the corner. Jacob's gonna put it high over to Shiru. No, Bearded gonna put it away, and that might seal the deal here. And the Knights are gonna get on the board here. But wait, Jacob is not gonna go out without a fight. They're back within 3.
Yeah, 3 goals, 30 seconds. Well, 26 seconds. Still not impossible, but possible. That's a long stretch out of either team. Both teams have been playing pretty decent defense. Here we see our kickoff going in game number 3. Close to the end of the game, and the Knights are going to take control. And burning any seconds right now is going to give them a better chance of securing this and opening up the reverse sweep to happen. 14 seconds left. 3 goals needed, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Maybe they get one here with a couple seconds left. No, Deej is able to get it out, but Draco follows up. 2 goals, 5 seconds. I don't know if that's possible. What about you?
I don't think it's possible either. It's even in from foundation of the Premier League, I don't think it's still possible to score 2 goals in 5 seconds on any platform. So it definitely looks like the Knights are going to come out with their first win to start the reverse sweep. And it's going to happen. This game's over. The Knights are gonna look to reverse sweep, and I think it's possible with the way the Knights just played in that game. If they continue to play like that, we're gonna have ourselves a reverse sweep victorious.
Yeah, if the Knights continue to play like they just played, both of them with 6 shots each, each with 6 saves. So 5 goals, 12 shots. Out of the Jets, we're seeing 9 shots with 3 goals. A little bit of a shot differential there, not much, but definitely a goal differential.
Let's talk about Deej for a second. 6 saves, 6 shots. He was on something that game. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they did. I don't know what kind of juice he's drinking, but continue that level of play up. That is just phenomenal.
Yeah,
on the Knights' part.
Definitely want to see him coming out with more of that. Where has he been so far this season? I want to see some more of this. I want to see more of that aggressive gameplay, a lot more of those shots. He was getting some really good mechanical touches out of there. And let's see if they can open it up in game number 4. It is 2-1 as of right now for the Jets in the series. But as we are getting loaded in Coliseum here, we have game number 4 of the series. Can the Jets seal the deal right here? Or will the Knights put some turbulence in here and bring it to 2-2 and send us to a game 5 for the win?
Oh, that's what you like to see, even though it's not like, a best of. But a game 5 here is always fun when the series is tied 2-2. You just love to see those types of games. The pressure every player's under, especially when it hits that. You want to get that series win. You want to get that 3rd win to help your team. And the Jets are not looking to go to a game decider, series decider in game 5. They're looking to end it here early. And Shiro puts it in the back of that. Nice pass by Jacob.
Yeah, you saw a little bit of a double commit coming out of the Knights there, so you have to think, don't make that commitment. Maybe somebody wait down, but hey, we all do it, right? And there's a good pass coming into the midfield out of Bearded. It's going to get cleared out. Bearded is backfield to take the shot from Jacob and send it around. He continues to hold the ball, has a little bit of boost to work with. He sees the pass in midfield, but Shiro sees it too. Gets out 50'd by Deej, and there is Deej again, opening up the scoreboard for the Knights, tying it up 1-1, and we're only 27 seconds in.
Crazy to think we are 27 seconds in with this level of play happening right now. Imagine what the next 4 minutes and 33 seconds are going to look like. It's going to get chaotic in here. Jacob going to take it up high, but 50 by Bearded, nicely done. Going to take his time. Gonna be patient, gonna dribble, gets a flick off the backboard, gonna try and pass it over to Deej, or just take it himself, and it's off the top, and Jacob's gonna get demoed, and the Knights are doing a lot better job at demoing and bumping when need be. Bearded's gonna take the touch over to Shiro. Shiro no one's there for the Jets, and the ball is going to be touched by Jacob. Double commit by the Knights. You don't want to see that. Thankfully, it was in a dangerous position for them. But instead, it's a shot by Shiru coming out of nowhere, and Bearded gets a nice clear, and he's going to take it down, and it's touched away by Jacob.
Yeah,
going up high.
take it to the midfield. Doesn't get the touch off the ceiling, but it goes down for his teammate Shiru. Another double commit out of the Knights, but Bearded's going to come out with that. Deej can get there for the touch from Jacob. Jacob not able to get it out to his teammate, but there's a little bit of a stuff in from Deej. Gets the pass out now. Shiru going to go for the shot, but Bearded is there. Good rotation coming out of the Knights here. Deej is back, dodges the demo. Jacob going to go up for this touch from the Knights and send it right back over to Shiru. Getting a lot more of those passing plays coming out of the Jets here. And that one, he's just going to let fall down. A little dangerous, but gutsy play. He's still going to have the ball. He's going to have some boots to work with. Shiru challenges that, but Bearded is right on top of it to keep the pressure on. Jacob with the miss. Deej is going to be up, but he can't get the ball to go where he wants it to. A little bit of a reset. We see the ball being left for a minute here in the midfield, but Deej is going to come out with it. He's going to pass it down. Bearded is up, but he can't get the shot in. There's a double commit out of the Jets, but nobody can capitalize on it. Bearded turning. Not a lot of boots to work with for the Jets here, but the Knights not able to sink it into the back of the net yet. Going to go down to Bearded. He sends it to the backboard. No boost himself. Jacob's going to send it right over to the corner where he's waiting to send it across, but he cannot get it through. Jacob and then back down, trying to get this pressure going back the other way. Get those high-flying goals going. Jacob passes it down. Shiru turns. Can he get it up and over? He does get it up and over. Bearded can't get the demo. He's going for the double, and he sinks it in. Shiru with the lead opening goal. Back up by 1, 2:10 left. What do you think about that, War Rat?
That is not what you want to see coming out for the Knights, the Jets. Once they start flying, it's all engines aboard. These guys know how to handle the aerials, and if you're the Knights, you gotta be prepared to shut that down at all costs. Now, the series is hanging over your head. You're down by 1, 2 minutes left to play. Are you going to make a comeback? Are you going to step up and be the star that your team needs? And it won't happen, but Deej is going to put that one away. It looks looming here. The Jets are looming in on the pressure like we saw in game 1, but it's open net now, and it's going to roll right in. We got a 2-2 game with a minute 41 left to play, and this is not the end of the Knights.
No, it is not. You're seeing Deej, another one of those touches where he sees that the Jets are just pushed a little too far forward, a little too aggressive, and he can get it right over them into their net. No way for them to get back, but Shiru's trying to fight back and take this lead forward again. Bearded going to get the touch down to the Jets end. He's going to try and get it past Jacob, and Jacob with the miss does get through, luckily, from Shiru. But it's going to go right over to Bearded. He turns, gets the boost stolen from him. He has nothing to work with, but the 50's going to go out to his teammate. And Deej, there's the bump. He can't get it over Shiru, getting back in and getting another 50, though. And here we see another play coming out of the Jets. Good pass play, but well cut off from the Knights. Bearded going to try and take it over, set up a little bit of a play, but he recognizes it's going to go to Jacob. Starts to move back. Jacob going to go for the demo. Does get it. It's one-on-one Shiru and Bearded. Bearded doesn't get the touch, and Jacob opens it up again. The Jets, just every time that the Knights answer, they come back and take that lead back again. We have under a minute left. 1 goal needed from the Knights. Can they get to the 2 to win this, or can they even get the 1 to go to overtime?
I don't know. I don't know what to say. As soon as the Knights, do you think they're gonna pop off? The Jets right answer back and take the lead, and it just feels like this is just an uphill battle for the Knights so far. Even though it doesn't feel like, but 2 demos come out from Jacob, and Shiru is gonna take his time and put it in the back of the net, and that might just seal the deal for the Jets. They look to close in on their series win, but there's 33 seconds left, and the Knights have been kind of going off right now. 2 goals is nothing for these guys with 33 seconds left. They still have a lot of time. Here goes the kickoff. Over to the Knights side again. This is not what you want to see, but it's going to get put away across to the side. Bearded.
There's the demo!
There's the shot. Oh, boy. Everything's happening quick.
Yeah. The demo's coming out.
The Knights.
Yeah, demo coming out of the Knights here. They got double demoed and scored on, but they open it back up with a demo of their own. 23 seconds left. It is a possibility to come back here. They only need one to tie up the series at 2-2. Bearded going to take some control of the ball here. Gets a little bit of a flick, but Chiru's there to meet it. Bearded can get back to it, pass it down to Deej. Deej going to pop it up. Can he get it over Draceup? No, Draceup there. 8 seconds left for the Knights. Can they get this, or is it going to get shut out? Jets trying to take a touch around, but the Knights have it off the wall. 0-second goal possible. Yes, it is, but it's going to touch just in front of the net, and the Jets are going to take the series 3-2. Or 3-1 as of right now, but they take the 3 in the series. And
you could be talking about future actions, because this might as well be a 3-2 series. Every win counts. Every game matters. Even if you lose the series, 2 wins they go a long way in this league, as everyone knows. The Knights are on the potential of winning the second game. They put a lot of pressure in these past few games not to be overlooked. The Jets, every time, though, the Knights do something, like you said earlier, the Jets have found a way to answer back. And the Knights just doesn't seem like they have it. They have a few answers just short of what needs to be done to stop these guys from taking off and soaring.
Yeah, and it seems like here, it's almost whoever gets more shots team-wise is getting more goals. It's still close. You have 9 shots coming out of the Jets there with 4 goals, and you have 8 shots coming out of the Knights with 3. So can the Knights open it back up, take this last game? For those of y'all that don't know, every game matters in MLE. Yes, they have not taken the series, but these games all matter for standings. So this one still is important to the Knights.
All right. And as we head into our final destination, the Knights look to get that second win, but the Jets look to further their win with a 4-1. Is that going to happen? Are the Knights going to let that happen? We're going to find out. But Deej is going to do it himself. Pass over to Bearded. Bearded is going to put one on for the Knights. Early on, the Knights strike first. They get the first blood. But we've seen that multiple times before, haven't we, Notorious?
Yes, we have. But when the Knights are on these passing plays to each other in the midfield, getting them right over as soon as they get in that 2v1, get those passes going, it seems like they are unstoppable. The Jets just can't handle them. See Deej going up for a fake 50 here. Shiru's going to send it down, but gets it right around Bearded. Going to get the boost still. Also, it's going to go over the Knights net. No real danger there yet, but Draceup coming in to send it back. Bearded going to send it backwards out to his teammate who's taking it up the wall. Deej going to try and pressure it in. Doesn't get the flip on that he wants. Shiru's going to try and take some possession. Can't get another touch on the ball. Bearded going to go for a redirect. Almost gets it, but doesn't get it in. Deej gets the boost still, though. Can he finish? No. Shiru sends it to the corner. Deej sends it right back in. Bearded can't get the touch, but he does get the demo. Deej doesn't go for the pressure, chooses to set up. Shiru, though, gets the flick right up and over, and what a wonderful play to tie it back up 1-1.
And like we said multiple times in the series, every time the Knights do something, the Jets answer. And it just looks like an uphill battle, like I said multiple times for the Knights. But they will not die until that buzzer hits 0. Draceup gonna put it down to the corner, gonna try and get it across, but no, it gets cleared away by Bearded. Shiru's there with a nice touch over Bearded. Got one to beat and Shiru. Oh, Deej up on the backboard, but Shiru takes it low, and the Jets are now 2-1. 3:51 left to play.
Yeah, wonderful play there by Shiru. He's coming out in this game and really opening up with 2 goals early, a minute and 10 in. But we know the Knights can fight back, and that's a wonderful way to do it. Bearded getting the kickoff goal right past, and I want to see what happens here. Bearded flips in. Draceup just flips a little too early. Bearded slows it down and gets it right in to tie it back up 2-2, and we have ourselves a game number 5 here, do we not, Warat?
I think I think this is what we've been waiting for. This is the heavyweight fight. This is the punches to the body. Who's gonna knock down first now? The Jets do have the stronger punches, but the Knights just won't die with that kickoff. They still have some life left in them. D's gonna take it across over to Bearded. Bearded gonna put it on target, and it rolls in. And the Knights answer the call, but the Jets, they know what they're doing. They've been here before. We've seen them multiple times. Again, when the Knights take the lead, the Jets come out and take it right back. 3:30 left to play. The Knights just need to hang on to this one goal lead. Maybe you can expand on it. Jacob's going to roll it out to Bearded. Going to try and get a touch off of that. Bearded nicely clear off the side. Off the side there.
Bearded taking it to the sidewall. Deej going to go up. Shiru back, but going to get it right around him, pass over to the mid, but Shiru's able to get there. Bearded pops it up, but can't follow. Jacob with the squishy coming out of the top of the net, getting the clear back down the field, and Deej is going to take it back across his own net with a little bit of a ground pinch. A bit dangerous, but he gets it out. Shiru gets the possession off of this though, goes for a backward pass, can't get it out. Deej can get a little bit of a clear though over to Bearded. Low boost for him, and this is a situation where he's stuck back by himself with only about 24 boosts. Can Jacob do it? Jacob does sink it in, notices he doesn't have enough to get there, and places it perfectly in that top left corner with a wonderful little air dribble here. We're back, tied up 3-3.
This is Jacob's a menace. Can we just say that for a minute? There's no need to do that. The Jets get back on the board 3-3, and we said it multiple times, but the Knights look to answer. No, it's cleared away by Shiru. Shiru's going to take it off the sidewall. It's going to bounce high up in the air off to the corner of the Knights. Steve's going to take it. Oh, but Beard is going to jump. Thankfully, it wasn't in a dangerous position for the Knights. Oh, but it's 50 away. Bearded's going to get that one over to Deej. Can't get there, but Bearded is right there to take that pressure and continue with it. But now it's on going on the other side. Jacob going to take it up, and we've seen this multiple times before. The Jets, high-flying goals. Oh, can't find it. No one's there. He needs a turn. But Deej gets in there and gets that ball cleared away just in the nick of time, but misses off. But Shiru gonna take it, tries to get a bump on Shiru, can't get there. Nice 50, but Jacob's there with it. Pass over to Shiru. Shiru can't find it, and it's still a tie ball game. The Knights still have a breath of life, and Beard's gonna take it, tries to flick it, gets 50, still has control, possession, gets past one. The ball's gonna bounce. Bearded looking to pass it down, roll it down, maybe do it himself, but no. Deej is coming in with a shot, cleanup crew. No, not today. Shiru doesn't allow it. Bearded, nice touch. Bearded, all you gotta do is get it one flick and it goes in. And it's like, and there it is. The Knights will not die. They will not give up. They won't lose without a fight. Bearded, nicely done with the flick.
Yeah, and you gotta say, if you're a Jets fan, it's got to hurt to see, because this should be 4-3 the other way there. Those whiffs on the net at the other end just before that play developed is hard to see, but the Knights coming back with a play of their own, sink it into the net, taking the lead with only 1:17 left. They want this 3-2 series. They want this game. Shiru gonna try and take it up and over. One almost gets over, but Bearded gets to it, sees his teammate on the wall. Deej is gonna take the touch. Both Knights players caught a little far forward, both on the same wall, and it gets right around Bearded. Shiru up in the air, but Bearded's gonna go challenge it, not give him time to play around with it. And I think that's a good thing that the Knights have been coming out with, is challenging the Jets in the air and not letting them play with around with it too much. Jacob has possession down in the Knights end, pops it out to Shiru. Shiru can't get it on target, and Deej is able to clear it over. Gets the boost, can go up the wall. He has a little bit to work with here. Gonna try and dunk on Shiru. He does get the touch back. Bearded gonna fake challenge. Now he goes in, but flips the wrong way out of it. Jacob with the ball. Can he get it out? No. Deej is gonna get the clear. Bearded gonna take a 50 in the corner. It's gonna pop across to Jacob, but he can't get there. Bearded still keeping the pressure. Jacob keeping the pressure. They are hunting for this last goal. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Bearded gonna get the 50 out. Jacob gonna touch it up. Can the Jets get this back here? It's 1 second. He's got to keep it up here, and he can't. That is going to be game number 5 going in the way of the Jets. And what do you think about that, War Rat?
going
Or
in
the
way of
Knights.
The
The
Jets.
Knights.
Wait a minute. You got a little too excited there, pal. The Knights did what they came to do. Even though they didn't win the series, they still got 2 wins, and that was probably the most important thing after losing that third game. The Knights, they did very well. Like you said earlier, whoever outshoots whoever in each game. Let's talk about that for a second. The Knights, though, they didn't outshoot the Jets this game, but managed to come out with a win. And it's just all the heart from the Knights showing up to not go down 1-4, because that's a little more painful than losing a game 2-3. All right, Notorious might be out of commission here. Yeah, yes, we can. All right, and this has been the Jets versus the Knights here in Champion League. Thanks for watching. This has been Minor League Esports Action, the Jets, and we'll be right back here in a few minutes. Stay tuned.